In recent weeks, there has been a lot of attention focused on teenage marriage, with the federal government raiding a polygamous compound in Texas.
One man coming to the defense of the compound is no other than Tony Alamo. Alamo was a well-known evangelist in the 70s and 80s. He made his home in Arkansas and eventually served prison time for tax evasion. Now, new allegations surrounding his ministry are surfacing.
KARK4's Cecily Ponmeo has this in-depth story that is new at 10.
The Fouke city limit sign says 814, but no one knows exactly how many people live in this section of the city because of its secrecy and seclusion. This is part of Tony Alamo Ministries.
Well, this is part of the housing complex within what is referred to as the compound.
This is Ryan Lassard. He's part of a group called Partnered Against Cult Activity, a group that is now helping this man to find his children.
They said, "You'll never see your kids again." They said, "You're not her wife and you're not their father because you don't follow our faith." Anthony
Lane says he was thrown out of Tony Alamo's church almost a decade ago. That was around the same time Alamo was still serving a prison sentence for tax evasion. Anthony started questioning Alamo's teachings.
I actually witnessed a marriage of a 35, 40-year-old man to a 12, 13-year-old girl.
He believes his children, Ashley, Sarah, and Timothy, are with their mother in one of Tony Alamo's compounds. They are now 13, 11, and 9. He says he received these pictures 2 years ago from his sister, who has since left the church. When you listen to Tony Alamo's taped messages, which he puts on his website, one could understand Anthony's cause for concern.
The Bible is filled full of stories where God commanded young women to get married, and when they start their periods, they are women according to God's word. They should be able to be married at 13, 14, 15 years old, and in some cases, if they menstruated already, 12 years old.
This is not Tony Alamo's only church or compound, and Anthony doesn't know if his children are here at this Fouke location, and that not knowing is adding to his legal challenges.
No police agency wants to make the missing persons report.
Because no local agency is certain they would have jurisdiction if the children aren't there. The city of Fouke has 2 part-time police officers. They receive about 2 to 3 complaints a month on activities at the compound, ranging from harassment to sexual abuse.
If we feel they can handle the complaints, we will. But when the allegations are as large as the ones that we have received, we turn them over to the proper authorities.
FBI would neither confirm nor deny there is an ongoing investigation. State police will only say they have an open case file. We went to what we're told is Tony Alamo's home looking for answers. What many identified as his car was in the drive at the time.
You have to go.
Okay, is this where Pastor Alamo stays?
Yeah, that's where he stays.
Okay.
You gotta go.
KARK was previously told by the ministry Alamo felt media twisted his words around with editing, so we tried to make an offer.
I'd be willing to do like a 4 or 5 minute unedited interview with him.
You gotta go.
Okay, are you on the phone with him right now?
Okay, yes sir. Okay, he says you gotta get off the property. You want me to get the security and I'm gonna escort you off.
Okay, well this is city street.
Alamo has hired private security armed with guns, but even they agreed we were on city property. Many residents say they've run into the same problems, but their concerns over the years have escalated from property rights to the children. Anthony believes every passing day brings new danger.
Now that my kids and my girls are this age, I'm especially worried, you know.
In Fouke, Cecily Ponmeo, KARK 4 News.
Tony Alamo has a new recorded message on his website today, although not mentioning KARK by name. He talks about his refusal to speak to reporters, and he states polygamy and marriage of young girls does not take place in his church.